Hey, my friends, it's Big Stu here. Thanks for hanging out with me. First off, I want to say happy 4th of July. I've decided I'm going to put out this video on 4th of July, making it this morning, 4th of July. I'm wearing my 4th of July shirt. I bought this at Walmart, I think for $10 or maybe it was $5. So I haven't had any new shirts lately. So I had to go purchase a t-shirt. I know that seems crazy. Anyways, so today's video will be, I have it over here, Loot Crate. And this theme was Colossal. Well, first off, let's stop here. Okay, so I'm going to have two videos out this week. I'm going to have Loot Crate, regular Loot Crate. The theme is Colossal, and this was for the month of June. And in Colossal, I had Jurassic Park, I had Marvel comics themes or items supposedly in it, and it had Godzilla in it. Okay, so I am doing this one for today, and then on Friday I will have the Loot Crate DX. That's the larger box, same theme, Colossal, supposedly the same type of themes as the original items, but they're added. I think Ghostbusters was added to that, and King Kong I think was added to that also, which of course will be different things from this box and the DX box. So those will be two videos out this week, and then the following Friday we're going to have, I ordered 3 of the Lego mystery boxes from Booster Bricks, and so we're gonna have those for next Friday. They won't come in until the end of the week, early next week, and so I'll have them for next Friday. Video will be back to Legos again. I like going from Legos back and forth, and but we're going to be doing Loot Crate this coming week. Now, this box has been opened. I've not seen it. It's my son's box. My box is late. My son got this box several days ago, and he's got his DX box coming because of the holiday, I think coming tomorrow. And yet I haven't got mine yet. I look at mine on tracking and it shows that a label's been created, but it hasn't shipped yet. That has happened before, and then it just showed up and I had no time to follow any tracking. It wasn't in there. I don't know what happened. Not the proper label created, or did it match my account? So there was no way of tracking it. It just showed up. So I'm not super alarmed that it's not there. If it's late another week, I will contact them. He said there's some things I will like about this box that he thinks. So I'll let you know, but this t-shirt will not obviously fit Big Stu. This is a small or medium shirt in here for my son. But everything in this box I will get too. Just a larger shirt. So let's begin and let's see what we got that's so colossal. Number one, this box feels light. This box doesn't seem very colossal, but it's the normal size for Loot Crate. So let's see what we got. Oh, I'll tell you about this in a minute. I will wait and see. Okay. Nothing, doesn't appear anything fancy on the inside. And this is what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, t-shirt, let's do t-shirt first. T-shirt's Jurassic Park theme. I can tell just by looking at it. Okay. So it's cute. It's like a royal blue. And it has dinosaurs, the truck, based off Jurassic Park, the very first one. Malcolm is laying there like injured like he was in the back of the Jeep when the T-Rex was chasing him. Dr. Grant, Ellie, and so I guess that's a raptor and a T-Rex. And then, of course, it's John Hammond, looks like, that's in the car. Okay, so that's cute. I mean, it's a cutesy shirt, but I would wear it. I don't have a Jurassic Park shirt, so I don't have an issue with it. I don't think he was a big fan. He's not into the cutesy stuff. So he probably did not like the shirt that much. We did not discuss what he didn't like yet. So, and this is Godzilla, a Godzilla plush. I don't want to open up out of the bag. It's his. But it's a good size plush. And it says it's licensed Godzilla. I like this a lot. He's cute. I have a kid in this will go to my classroom. In my classroom I have help buddies, little small stuffed animals about this size that can sit on the desk, and if they get their work done or if they're being good, or it just depends at different times, and then they can have this at their desk, a little stuffed animal they get to pick, and then that could be their help buddy. If they play, they fight with it with other people, then they lose their help buddy. But it can be their help buddy. And we also have little bigger stuffed animals in my room that we use for reading buddies. But this is a help buddy that can sit on your desk with you, that you could kind of look at, squeeze, give it a hug, and things like that, individually. And I have a student in my classroom whose name is Sammy. And I will have Sammy this coming year. Lord willing, this is a plan. He is the ultimate Godzilla fan. He talked about Godzilla every day, bless his heart. His mommy's going to buy him a Godzilla. He's going to get a Godzilla for Christmas. He loves Godzilla. He would draw Godzilla. I mean, everything was Godzilla. And it was every day, all the time, Godzilla, Godzilla. So he loved Godzilla. So I will definitely take my Godzilla and take it to the classroom. And this will encourage Sammy to be extra good so he can have Godzilla Buddy in his desk. So he will love this. Okay, so for me, I like the shirt, and I definitely like the Godzilla stuffed animal. This is one of those little baggies, and I think I know what this is. Let's see. So it's a backpack. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so you wear it on your back, obviously. Not my back, but on your back. And this is Ghostbusters proton pack that they use when they're capturing ghosts. Here's the gun part of it. And so you carry this on your back, and it's like you got a Ghostbusters proton pack. And I just never do well with these. I don't like wearing them sideways. I have a satchel bag I'd rather use and everything. So that's cool. They give out a lot of these. I think my son, I've gotten a couple before. I think my son has a handful of these, different kinds. Not Ghostbusters, of course. I mean, he'll like this because he likes Ghostbusters. But I know he got one. He bought a Ghostbusters Halloween costume, and it had something like this that they use for the backpack. So he obviously won't need it for that. Okay, this is the pin. So that's cool. Cool dinosaur pin. And this is the Marvel thing. Oh, it was Avengers is what it was, not Marvel. But is a Hulk. This is one of these lenticular. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, one of these lenticular prints. So you probably can't see it. Let me take it out. So, see, it changes. There's Bruce Banner getting angry. Boom, he's the Hulk. Angry, boom, he's Hulk. So you changes it. So this is the type of thing that you could frame. It looks best. It's just like this. It's licensed, but it's just something you can like frame and hang on the wall. So I mean, it's all right. I'm not as excited about it. I mean, put it in a frame, put it on the wall. It looks like it's Alex Ross art, possibly. It reminds me of Alex's Ross art. And I'm trying to put this back in the bag. I don't know if my comic book. I mean, this is something I would trade. Don't necessarily need, but I don't know if my comic book would want this shop because it really doesn't serve well unless you have it framed and everything. Okay. And the box says this. I wonder if this is supposed to be like Jurassic Park computer box, and you could turn this into like a computer screen, possibly, or they just have it inside. So you say the magic word. I remember that was from Jurassic Park when they were trying to reboot it and everything. Okay, So this is what we got: the T-shirt, Godzilla, the Hulk, Ghostbusters bag, and then the pin. And I forgot what kind of Dilophosaurus. So one of the spitting ones. That's the one that attacked Ned. I think his name. No, I don't know if his name. No, I think his name was Ned. Newman is who he is from Seinfeld, the actor. Um, but anyways, so this is all came in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. I'll get a rating of this box only cost, it cost less than $20. It was on discount. And I think it was $13 plus shipping. I think it was like $18 if you included the shipping. 17 or $18 included the shipping. So I definitely think, I think this is filler. And I mean, it should have come on a cover of a comic, and then that would have been better. At least you had the comic to go with it. I don't think that much of that. I mean, this is okay, I guess. I don't really care about that. I'll probably trade mine in or give mine away. Pin is cool. It's just, I like the shape of the pin. It's cool. These are the two big things for me that I like, personally. The Godzilla, definitely like the Godzilla. Godzilla's kind of expensive. I didn't want to go out and buy any Godzilla stuff to encourage Sammy. I did look, but some of the stuff was too expensive. It didn't fit in the room. But a cute little plush like this would fit in our room, so I'm very happy with that for my classroom. To me, it is worth the box. This is probably a $10. This is probably a $15 toy. It's licensed and comes from probably from Japan or something. Um, and this probably goes for $15 to $20, believe it or not, something like this. T-shirt, always give a t-shirt $10. You know, if it's a fancier t-shirt, 15, but at least t-shirts are $10. So to me, these two items paid for the box. It made it worth it for me. I will give this box probably a 7.5, just because it's above average. I'm not saying anything bad about the box. The whole thing could have been better. So I will give it a 7.5. Excited about these two items, and I'm sure my son meant the two things I would like. There's probably the Jurassic Park shirt, and especially the stuffed animal for Godzilla. Okay, so that's it. This video is not very long, so that's very good for a holiday video. I did want to talk. No, I'll talk about it because it's still today, Wednesday. I will talk about it on Friday's video, which is going to be Loot Crate DX. I'm going to talk about Batman and Catwoman's wedding comic. So, some of you don't know about it. I'm going to let you know. They've been building up, DC Comics has been building up for a while now. I don't know, 6 months maybe or more. Batman and Catwoman were going to get married. He asked Catwoman to marry him. And they got close. She's learned his identity. You find out that she's known his identity for a long time, but he exposed her identity. Even Clark, Superman, and Lois Lane went on a double date with Selina, which is Catwoman, and Bruce Wayne, Batman. An issue with that, which was a very good issue written by Tom King. Anyways, Tom King's been writing Batman. He took over after Scott Snyder did, and they did the new Rebirth. He kind of took over after the Rebirth mini relaunch in DC a few years ago. So this is Batman issue number 50, and Batman comes out twice a month. So, so we got about 2.5 years of Batman stories that Tom King's been writing. Maybe, closer to 3 years or something, off and on. But I think these books have been coming out twice a month. And in the final issue, the wedding issue, came out last night. Well, comes out today officially, but I went at midnight last night, or got there actually at 12:55 last night. They're open till 1 a.m. and I got the comic. So I didn't go very far. I wanted to read the comic. There's been anticipation. They had wedding specials and everything. So I will talk about that. My opinion, my thoughts on the story, on the characters getting married, yay or nay, possibly. This is the big tease or the big reveal issue. Do they get married? Do they not get married? So I will let you know my opinion on Friday's video. For some of you who maybe haven't read it yet. My friend Kev, I talked to him today for a couple hours. Bless his heart, put up with me, and we talked about it, but he had not read it yet. And so he assured me it was next on his list, and we're going to discuss it probably tomorrow morning. Him and I on the phone, uh, what we both thought about it and our opinions of it, and uh, and so. But I don't want to talk. I really want to talk about it bad now, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna wait till Friday's video, and then you can. We'll talk about that. It won't be any spoilers. You have till Friday. Heads up. You have till Friday to find out. And it's going to be in the media probably to some extent on the internet or whatever comic websites. So you can find out what's going on. Did Batman get married or not get married? And if he did, why? If he did it, why? So, and what does this mean potentially in the future in the Batman comics? Either way, what happened? So we will discuss that at the end of our video on Friday of the Loot Crate DX. So thanks for hanging out with me. 16 minutes. So I'm gonna make sure I get out of the way. Happy 4th of July, my friends, and hope you have a great time. Please remember the people who have sacrificed. I had a nephew who sacrificed himself to save his platoon, and make sure that it's the great time to be with friends and family and celebrate our country today, and the love we have for our nation and how proud we are of our nation. As Americans, we don't always agree. Obviously, politically, it's crazy right now, um, extreme to some extent, but we still have a great nation that allows us to voice our opinions, which we should show that with respect. Just because you have free speech doesn't mean that you should be screaming and yelling at somebody and intimidating somebody. Okay? Protesting and sharing ideas and having a dialogue is different than screaming at somebody. If you're screaming at somebody, you're not going to win them over. They're not going to hear you. They're in a defensive mode. And you're not even sharing your point of view. You're intimidating, harassing that person. And that goes for whatever side of the spectrum you're on, whether you're a Democrat doing it to a Republican or Republican doing it to a Democrat. Okay, be respectful, have a dialogue, exchange ideas. We're all Americans with different ideas. You know, we are Americans with different ideas. Maybe you think somebody's ideas are bad, somebody's ideas are good, and you don't like those ideas. That's fine. But remember this, no matter what side you're on, they are not bad people with ideas. They are good people with either good or bad ideas. And sometimes I think some sides, well, I feel particularly one side, demonizes the other side. And then they think they're all bad people with bad ideas. And they feel like it can justify whatever they act towards them, treat them, demonize them, calls them names, and treats them how whatever they want because they've dehumanized them. You know, they're basically calling them Nazis, and if you got somebody as horrible as a Nazi, and then you can justify the way you treat them. And you can say my hate is justified towards your hate, or I can hate you because it's justified, and I can treat you whatever I want. That does not build a great country, and that does not allow us to communicate when we scream and yell at each other. And we should respect each other's ideas. We don't have to celebrate each other's ideas, and we don't have to embrace each other's ideas, but we should be civil enough to be able to listen and explain our ideas, why we think our ideas or your ideas are better than mine, or mine versa. Not as screaming and trying to kill each other or sabotage each other or intimidate each other because I don't agree with you or you don't agree with me. So we're not enemies. We just disagree. So please remember that when you politically are discussing things. Some of this is going to go over the head because I have some younger viewers, but the older viewers maybe will understand, and I hope they take to heart. We have a great nation. God bless our country, and I think He has for many, many years, and I'm very thankful for that. and that we live in the greatest country that I believe has ever been formed and created. It's not perfect by far, but it's better than any other civilization, any other country before us. And I hope we can protect it and watch over it and keep it that way. It'll be like that hundreds of years from now. America will still be a great country that everybody wants to come to because of our freedoms and our respect. So, have a great 4th of July. Enjoy your family, embrace your family, celebrate your family, and have a good time. And I will catch you later. Didn't mean to get all heavy on you. Now I've gone to 20 minutes. But, anyways, but I don't get too political, but I wanted to share that a little bit on 4th of July. So, Big Stew friends, thanks for hanging out with me. And I hope that you have a great day. And look forward to Friday's video where we can talk about Batman, Catwoman, and we'll open up the Colossal Loot Crate DX, the bigger size, more expensive box. Plus be better items, so we'll see. But anyways, I'll catch you later, my friends. Enjoy your day. Watch out for those sparklers. They can burn you. Bye.